Friends? What was that movie? Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie is a 2024 American adventure comedy film based on the animated television series SpongeBob SquarePants. You heard me right. This is an actual movie that exists. This film was actually unleashed upon the world on Netflix. I was perfectly fine with this being a Netflix exclusive movie, but what I'm not fine with is the fact that it turned out this bad. And Sponge on the Run, I am so sorry. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. I hated this movie with a passion. First of all, the animation is horrible. Salt Creek, SpongeBob, and Plankton are pretty much the only characters that look good. All three of them are expressive as usual and don't look like PS2 models. And that's an insult on PS2 models. Look at this promo art. What is this? Okay, the animation is bad. What other criticisms do I have for this piece of crap movie? There's a robot horse named Sparky that's absolutely pointless and does nothing to progress the story at all. I'm pretty sure this thing is only in like 3 scenes of the entire film. Now, let's talk about the comedy real quick. I had laughed at this movie a grand total of 0 times. Yeah, the Salt Creeks movie is surprisingly not funny. I originally thought that Sponge on the Run was the least funny SpongeBob movie, but this one absolutely takes the cake. And this really hurts because some of the best parts of the first 2 movies were their sense of humor. Not every single joke in the second movie landed, but at least it's better than SpongeBob literally sniffing a pile of crap. Why? The villain of this movie sucks, even if she is played by Wanda Sykes. Not only is her motivation incredibly stupid, but her introduction song is completely god-awful. Even without the bad writing and the awful villain, this movie is incredibly boring. I was genuinely going insane watching this movie, and I had to pause after 42 minutes and completely stop for the night and finish the rest another day. Seriously, this movie is agony. And I decided to watch Madam Web in one sitting. You know you messed up when I'm comparing this movie to Madam Web. And when I watched the second half, I don't know, it's still pretty bad, but not nearly as bad. The writing is still pretty awful, and I'm starting to get tired of the, "Oh, you're not my friends, you're my family" trope. Finding Dory did this infinitely better 8 years ago. I'm sorry, this movie is fucking awful. This movie isn't nearly as bad as the Little Mermaid remake, but I would much rather watch Madam Web than this movie. At least for Madam Web, it's laughably awful, and I can easily make fun of it for days. But the Sandy movie is just nothing. It's nothing but bad writing, god-awful animation, terrible new characters, and I just can't stand this movie. At least Sponge on the Run has good-looking animation, and it's actually entertaining, but the Sandy movie is just nothing. I'm done. I finally talked about this god-awful movie, and now I can put it to rest. Thank the Lord. I'll see y'all later. I hope you liked this video, and I'll remember you all in therapy.